Well, Oulton Park for the ThundersportGB round 2. This is the A&R Racing Continental tyres and pre-national 600s. So as you can see, a lovely sunny April day here, and we will move on to the grid very quickly. The first race of the day was unfortunately cancelled due to operational restraints, and the pre-nationals and the freshman 600 will get a repeat race later in the season, and of course we will bring you that when we are aware of what circuit that will be. Onto the grid then, Freddie Crane, the youngster, 9th in the championship on pole. Alongside him, Luke Turner, number 86, middle of the front row, 6th in the championship, and completing the front row, Steve Thomas, who is the championship leader as they came to Oulton Park today. As they come down through Denton's into Cascades for the first time, it is Crane, the pole sitter, that has already got away after a little bit of a sluggish start, and the rest of the pack comes streaming through down towards Ireland and the infamous Shell Corner. Freddie Crane leads Sean Bailiff as they come down into his. But now on the move is Luke. He's moved up, and look at this little move there. Michael Coxon from the British Army motorcycle race team tries to make the move on the number 14, Dan Jones, but Jones is not having any of that, and off up over towards the water tower. Luke Turner still very much on the charge as he completes another lap and looking to move up the leaderboard as far as he possibly can. Pitboards coming out, giving the riders their positions. Freddie Crane then comes through, still leading, but under a lot of pressure from the freshman championship leader, Sean Bailiff. Great shot there. Looking back, Kings and Ho, but here comes the two brothers, Dan and Kieran Forbes. And Dan up the inside, just makes the move on his brother. On board with Callum Scott. And Callum going extremely well there. You see him past one rider and round the outside of another as they go through Dearsley. Freddie Crane still at the front. You can see Turner very much closer now on the back of Bailiff. So Turner runs in 2nd position in the championship. And now Turner up into 2nd, right behind Crane. Turner will go on to take the victory by just 0.4 of a second from Freddie Crane. And that will be one of the best rides that Luke Turner's had this year. Kings and Ho leads through there a whole entourage of riders. Kings and Ho in 7th place. And you can see just how close this racing really is. The top 17 or 18 machines through there, separated by less than 5 seconds. Over the line they come again, and you can see the gaps are opening just a little bit. Pitboard for Kings and Ho, just confirming that position of his. The top 6 come down through Denton's and into Cascades, up again towards Shell. Sean Bailiff goes through there, still leading the freshman, and a bit of a disaster for the number 20 machine, Chris Gill. Rider okay, even gets a chance to turn around and just watch the top 3 come through his. Turner will go on to take the lead just out of our sight before they come back towards us again. On board with Callum Scott, and we're following Kieran Forbes down through his, and whoa, Forbes makes that mistake that we mentioned a little bit earlier on. As you can see, rider perfectly okay, picks up the machine to help the marshals, but looking there, the marshals concerned about the track conditions, and obviously indicating, and the red flags have come out to bring the race to a halt due to the pollution on the circuit. So Luke Turner will take the victory from Freddie Crane, and Sean Bailiff in 3rd position. On to the podiums then, and for the pre-nationals, the top 3, Luke Turner, Freddie Crane and Stephen Ellis, and for the freshmen it was Sean Bailiff, Ryan Whitehall and Richard Gill. Points then, Steve Thomas on 100 points, Luke Turner on 89 and Stephen Ellis on 72 for the pre-national Sports 600. For the pre-national freshman 600, you can see Sean Bailiff still at the top, 150 points, Richard Gill 2nd, 104, and Ben Grayson on the Kawasaki 74.
Continental, get the grip.